Welcome to Hoops Archives, where we focus on sharing real and interesting player stories on and off the NBA court. Subscribe to our channel to help you discover a more interesting NBA. 3 starting players from an NCAA team actually led the New York Knicks, which was once a weakling in the NBA, to transform into a top 3 team in the NBA Eastern Conference. On April 11, 2024, these 3 low picks in the draft from Villanova University led the Knicks to defeat the unbeatable Celtics on the road. Therefore, the Knicks become the only Eastern Conference team that can win at the Celtics' home court this season. In this game, Jalen Brunson, who is 6 feet 2 inches tall, scored 39 points and 4 assists against Jason Tatum. Josh Hart, 6 feet 3 inches, grabbed 16 rebounds off Kristaps Porzingis and finished with 16 points and 5 assists. Donte DiVincenzo, who is 6 feet 3 inches tall, scored 17 points, 4 rebounds and 4 assists in 41 minutes. Before the draft, no one believed that 3 older rookies whose talents generally came from the same university were still performing so well in the NBA. Even though they had just won the NCAA championship together at the time, talent and potential were what team owners valued most in the NBA. Just like the draft picks of these 3 men, their NBA experiences have not been smooth. From a second-round pick to the core of the team, Jalen Brunson helped the New York Knicks transform into a veritable powerhouse in the Eastern Conference in just 2 seasons. Now only 27 years old, Jalen has unknowingly become the well-deserved new king of Madison Garden. As an older second-round pick in 2018, Jalen was actually not recognized and valued by everyone. In his draft report, the comment that he had the ability to become an excellent role player was also the biggest compliment given to him by the outside world at that time. Fortunately, Jalen personally has mature competition experience. Coupled with the fact that the Dallas Mavericks lacked outstanding players, he had the opportunity to act as a role player next to Luka Doncic. During the rookie contract stage of his career, Jalen's personal data also increased steadily with the increase in playing time. By the 21-22 season, he has secured the team's starting lineup. In his first playoff appearance as a starter, he averaged more than 20 points per game and helped the team advance to the Western Conference Finals. As a result, Jalen has become the veritable second core of the Mavericks team. Even after such an outstanding personal performance, he still did not wait for the Mavericks management's invitation to renew his contract. In the end, Jalen could only join the New York Knicks with a 4-year, $104 million contract out of frustration. After coming to the Knicks, he made the Mavericks management regret it with his wonderful performance in the following season. While Jalen personally averaged 24 points and 6.2 assists per game, he also helped the Knicks achieve their best regular season and playoff record in the past 10 years. To this day, he has become an all-star by averaging 27 points and 6.4 assists per game this season. In addition, after Julius Randle was reimbursed for the season, Jalen still led the Knicks to perform bravely against strong opponents. He has also unknowingly become a veritable core leader of the Knicks. He is the strongest rebounding guard among active players. In 2017, 22-year-old Josh Hart was selected by the Jazz with the last pick in the first round and then traded to the Lakers. Also joining the team in the same year were Lonzo Ball and Kyle Kuzma, who were the focus of fans' attention and the Lakers' hope for revival. Josh Hart is just the bench player who does the team's dirty work. When Anthony Davis requested a trade from the Pelicans, he was sent to the Pelicans as a bargaining chip by the Lakers without hesitation. His role has not changed much with the Pelicans. He was sent to the Trailblazers in the C.J. McCollum trade. No team seems to regard Josh Hart as the team's true main player. Until he came to the Knicks and became the team's irreplaceable rebounding maniac. In this way, he became the hardest working player under head coach Tom Thibodeau. In the first 7 years of his career, he has been abandoned by 3 different teams 3 times. and this experience makes him cherish the hard-won opportunity to play every time. Especially during games, he is always full of passion and energy. Thibodeau took a fancy to his characteristic of being tireless and not giving up easily. Before the trade deadline last season, he was traded to the New York Knicks. After coming to the Knicks, his versatile attributes quickly became apparent, and his excellent rebounding sense successfully filled the Knicks' weak rebounding vacancy. Therefore, the Knicks management did not hesitate to give him a 4-year contract extension worth $81.3 million last summer. Compared with those contracts worth hundreds of millions, Josh's contract is not worth mentioning at all. But for a player like him who has changed 4 teams in 7 years, it is already quite good. When players such as Julius Randle and OG Anunoby were injured and sidelined this season, the reason why the Knicks were able to achieve considerable results was naturally inseparable from Josh playing for a long time. While demonstrating all his abilities, he set a new record for playing time in his career. Comparing the draft rankings of the above 2 players, Donte DiVincenzo has the most potential. In 2018, the high-spirited Donte DiVincenzo decided to participate in the NBA draft despite his parents' objections. What was unexpected was that this young man who did not believe in fate actually let him do it. Donte was selected by the Milwaukee Bucks with the 17th overall pick in the first round, but his ups and downs in the NBA career began there. After 2 years of continuous hard work, he finally became the team's starter. At this time, God played a huge joke on him. His left ankle ligament was torn, which also meant that Donte was completely eliminated for the season. Although Donte returned to the game in just 7 months, his condition plummeted. The Bucks traded him to Sacramento without giving him a chance. Donte, who returned from injury, only averaged 10 points per game with the Kings. This also destined him to be unable to gain a foothold here, and then Donte moved to the Golden State Warriors. In his first season with the Warriors, he averaged 9.4 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per game. However, he is not satisfied with the annual salary of $4.5 million. So after the season, he decided to opt out of his contract and become a free agent. Donte DiVincenzo, who was on the open market at the time, was sought after by many teams. In the end, he chose to come to New York, not only because of the big $50 million contract, but also because the Knicks have 2 good brothers, Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. These 3 brothers were once the Big 3 at Villanova University and helped the team win the NCAA championship in 2016. Donte, who came to the Knicks, averaged 14.9 points per game. On March 25, 2024, the Knicks defeated the Pistons 124-99. He scored 40 points and hit 11 three-pointers, breaking the Knicks' 3-point record and becoming the first person in team history. These 3 players from Villanova University use their stories to tell us never care about your origins, hard work will eventually reward you. There is no permanent failure in life, only temporary stagnation. As long as you keep working hard and never give up, I believe you will achieve final success one day. Okay, that's all the content of this video. This episode is coming to an end, and everyone is welcome to leave comments. Please like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. There's even more great stuff on my channel homepage. Thank you for watching.